Hello YouTube, today we'll be talking about how I failed miserably, times and times again for those past 26 days. So one thing you need to maybe grasp about myself is I'm very passionate about training, lifting, and I'm also very passionate about getting good results from my efforts. But the thing is, I've already trained for 6 years and I have never really managed to get good results from it. What I mean by that, I never really experienced those what some guys call newbie gains. So the gains that I got at the very start were really slow, and so I just keep belief in myself that I still have it in myself that I can use that rapid burst of fast progress that will maybe not last that long but will add at least 5 kilograms of muscle on my frame because I just haven't managed to use it yet. And so because I believed in myself so much that I can achieve that. I have bet my friend that this summer, those 2 months of summer, during those 2 months of summer, I will be able to gain 2 centimeters on my arm, which is a tiny bit below 1 inch of my arm, which is, if we look at it from the perspective of a noob, someone who have never trained before, this happens a lot when someone, with preemptively small arms gains an inch or even two within the first 2 months of training. But because it's never happened to me, I believe that I will be able to do something like that. Because previously the best I could do, it was I think 4 months ago, I managed to within 30 days to gain 0.5 millimeter, I mean 0.5 centimeters, which is 5 millimeters. And I have never gained so much. And I know for a fact that I can do much better than that because my recovery wasn't perfect at all, as well as my training. And so why I made that bet. But the thing is, 26 days have passed since the bet, and I have only 34 days left, and I've only gained 1 millimeter on my arm. This is fucking bad. Okay, for how long can I talk? I think that video will take around 20 minutes. That's fine by me. And so, when I'm being true to myself and I ask, why is that? Like, I can tell with a confident heart that the main reason for that is not my training, because if we're talking about my training, I would say it's pretty damn good. Like, frequency is good. I'm doing full body every 2 to 3 days, so it's perfectly enough amount of frequency. I do enough volume, 3 sets for everything, and obviously my efforts, proximity to failure is good enough. Like, at least, I mean, good enough. It's as good as it could be because I have some past injuries, so a lot of times I need to hold myself back. So a lot of sets I have at least one rep in reserve in order for me to, in a sense, keep momentum of progress and keep going forward without plateauing and stagnating hard. So auto-regulation, level of efforts, consistency, training split and exercise disposition, exercise selection, all of that by my gist is very good already. It's already good enough for me to add at least 7 millimeters for the past 26 days. But the thing is, the main reason why I didn't do that is because of my bad habits, which cause my sleep quality and sleep consistency to suffer a lot. So the thing is, because it's summer right now, and my all of my friends are in army. I live in a country where going to army for a year is mandatory, so they haven't. It's not like they have any choice. So, and it's not like it's army when you're just a soldier. It's like army when they just use your. It's in a sense slavery for a year when they use you as a construction worker, when you work at least 8 hours a day for basically nothing. 97 rubles. 97 rubles a month. It's like what it's like $5 a month. So it's like those are like symbolic numbers. It's like nothing, but they have to do it to not become a. Anyway, I came out of topic. The main thing is I have a lot of free time, and at first I might not necessarily. I didn't know how to use it. So I found the worst thing to waste my time, which is watch fucking YouTube shorts. I can talk for hours why it's so bad to utilize your time like that. In short, it shortens your attention span, it wastes away your energy and your mental energy and dopamine, so you have less energy to spend for things that actually matter to you. And when I think about it, there are so many better things that I can get myself to do, that I can get myself busy with, instead of fucking watching YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts is a harmful time of entertainment. Obviously, it's not as harmful as smoking, drinking, or doing drugs, but it's pretty similar. It's just less severe. The principle is the same because YouTube shorts are addictive. Short type of content, when you scroll down or up or whatever, it's like you're craving for dopamine. Your brain craves for dopamine when you do that. And obviously, with time, your dopamine receptors get dumber and dumber, and so you need more and more of that. So if you start out from only watching YouTube shorts for 10 minutes a day, months later it could turn into 30 minutes, and then a year later, the second you realize, it's already 3 hours a day, because it's so addictive. It's obviously only if you won't keep track of things, and if you have a lot of free time, and if you don't have enough willpower to stop you from that, or if you don't have enough self-consciousness to realize that you're harming yourself, which I barely have. But right now I hope. Right now I'm at the moment where fuck that shit. I'm tired of doing nothing, spending my life away where I can do so many. Yeah, so talking about the solution, how will I handle that? Because obviously spending so much time watching YouTube shorts, it, but first of all, it doesn't fatigue me enough, so it doesn't fatigue me enough so I will be able to fall asleep fast. And second of all, it decreases the quality of my sleep, especially when I do it before bed. And doing it before bed, holy shit, this is the stupidest thing you can do. Like, the longest you spend, the longer you spend your time on TikTok or watching YouTube shorts before bed, the longer it takes for you to fall asleep. And so it's really, what the fuck is it? Anyway, it's really not smart to do that. And so not only it decreases the quality of my sleep, also because it takes longer for me to fall asleep, I need to stay in bed for longer to get a good rest. So every day I wake up later by 20 to 30 minutes than beforehand. So in the span of 2 weeks, from being able to wake up every day at 8 a.m., I'm now at a point where today I woke up at 12:30, which is fucking holy shit. And the quality, obviously the quality of my sleep decreased, but also the thing is that my family is normal. It wakes up at 8 a.m. and it makes noises naturally because it lives, it has things to do. My grandma, it has things to do, so it can't stay inactive like me, just to adjust for me. I need to adjust for them. And so, because I also get woken up during sleep when it's time for me to wake up, like the quality of my sleep is decreasing even more. And so even though I sleep, I mean, even so I stay in bed for 10 hours a day, my sleep quality decreases, first of all, because I'm watching fucking YouTube shorts before bed. Even if I don't, like, I only sleep for 5 hours before being woken up at 8 a.m. because I fall asleep at 3 a.m. So it doesn't work out. So overall, if we're talking about the amount of the rest, of the amount of rest I get, it's like 6 hours of decent quality sleep. But this is not enough to recover from full body sessions done every other day. By the way, I need to fucking shave my fucking shit. Anyway, that's irrelevant right now. I have much more important things to take care of. And so, right now, we should talk about the solutions. How would I deal with that? Well, first of all, I obviously must fucking quit watching YouTube shorts. And the only thing to do that is finding something better to do than that. And I have a lot of things to do better than that. So let's start with easy things that are comparably like less demanding intellectually, but are still much better than watching fucking YouTube shorts. Holy shit, I'm disgusted by that shit. Anyway, first thing is reading manga online alone. That's already pretty good. Because to read, you need to be mentally invested, even if it's only a tiny bit. Even if manga doesn't have a lot of text, it's still mentally involving. And it's still, to keep reading, to keep your attention span, it increases your attention span. Because you need to keep attention for long amounts of time to read, for example. Wait, there are chapters and there are fucking, like, anyway, to read like 8 chapters a day, you need in a row, you need to have, I mean, the attention span gets longer. Anyway, I ramble too much. And so it also it also is the fact that I have a lot of mangas to read, a lot of those which I'm very excited about and which are very inspiring in reality, like Berserk, like Blue Lock, like The Greatest Disciple Kenichi, I think it calls. Yeah. Also, iShield 21 is pretty cool. This is manga that I read with my friend on Discord. And yeah, let's come to the second point. Reading your manga with your friends online. And so what it does is, of course, I'm the one reading because I'm the one the most exciting about it, but I'm also the one that has the most energy because my friend uses it as a rest after work or after studies. And I have much more energy than him, so I'm the one reading the manga out loud. And so what it does is it's just fun, you know, to read it out loud and to adjust your voices according to what our character says certain things. You're entertaining yourself and you're entertaining other people. So it's double plus. And because it also works your diction, you know, the way you pronounce your words, it improves it. So it's very beneficial. It's also increasing your attention span. It's very mentally involving in a sense. Yeah, a third thing that I can get myself busy with is the things that I'm doing right now, which is filming videos. By the way, I only have 6052. I don't know what is the limit for longer video formats, but the thing is I don't know how to upload long video formats. Meaning that I have tried to film yesterday 30-minute video and I just wasn't able to upload it for some reason. It demanded my fucking number and then it demanded my fucking... Anyway, I don't know, technology is not my thing. Yeah. So I bet... Yeah, just in case I will stop at 20 minutes. Even... No, hell no. Hold on, I won't stop in 20 minutes. I think it's above 30, or at least I will hope. Anyway, so the third thing I can get myself busy with is filming YouTube videos like those talks where I'm just talking out loud. And what it does is, when you're doing it on a camera, you're actually trying to be clear with your thought process, and so it actually helps you. It actually helps yourself to helps you to understand yourself better, to understand your own thought process. And so it just makes everything clearer in your mind. So that's only a benefit, and you're also creating something new with the words. It's like building Lego blocks. Like every piece in Lego has already been created, but you're creating something unique with it. So you're an artist in a sense, and the same thing is for writing and for talking out loud from your mind, you know. And that's pretty cool. I mean, that's just... I believe such things, when you're just applying yourself to create something new, or applying yourself to just give out your energy in order to entertain yourself or others, it just makes you a better human being. In general, giving efforts to something in order to achieve something just fulfills you, even if it's not necessarily the main passion of your life. It's basically the main reason why we live, to create something new, to make an impact on life, either on our life or life on others. Obviously, you need to create a big impact on your own life before creating any type of impact on life of others. You need to help yourself first before helping others. This way, your help to others will be of much greater help. In a sense, it will be much higher in quality when you are much higher in quality. Yeah. Oh shit. Anyway, what are other things that I can get myself busy with? Some things that I have already done and I have really liked doing is sculpting figures with clay. Like, this is the same thing. You're creating something new, creating forms, moving your hands in a way to sculpt certain shape that you want to make. I mean, it develops you as well. If, of course, you're applying yourself to make the best figure possible. Other thing, what are other things? Oh yeah, just the most basic one, reading a book. I have 2 books to read this summer. They have like 3,000 pages, I think. So I think it will be enough for me. Even though I have recently started to read like 20 pages a day before going to sleep, and it's really helped in increasing my quality of sleep. But still, it's not perfect because I'm still falling asleep at 3 a.m., which doesn't match with my family's schedule. So I get woken up too soon. Yeah, but eventually, today I'm planning to fall asleep at least an hour before what I did yesterday, what I did today. Anyway, 21:50. I'll fucking continue. So yeah, reading books is the most basic intellectual entertainment you can allow yourself, whether you're reading it from paper or from online. Obviously, reading it from paper is more beneficial for it's just healthier for your eyes, and it is less fatiguing when you're doing it before sleep, whereas when you're reading something online just before you go to sleep, it just, blue light, melatonin and shit, it just decreases your quality of sleep. Yeah. So that's why I'm only reading before going to bed. Because anyway, reading is good. I'll read before sleep. Yeah, so those are the things that I'll get my intellect busy with during this summer, and I'll cut out those YouTube shorts fucking for life. Like, if I feel tired. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about singing to my favorite music. And so yeah, singing is the same thing as reading manga with a friend, but just, yeah, singing with your friend is something that I've always also done, but my friend is not always free. Most of the times he's busy, so when I feel like singing, I can do it myself. And when you're feeling low, when your moral levels are low, or even if your energy levels are low, singing is really a cool thing you can do. It's like, even though you're giving away your energy, it's like it inspires, energizes you. This is one of the best things you can do when you're feeling low on yourself, feeling low energy. So this is something that I also will do. This is something good to do before starting something, before starting to do something more mentally demanding or physically demanding. For me, mentally demanding, because physical demands aren't as challenging for me as mental demands. So yeah, like, before starting to sculpt new sculpture, I can do something like sing for 10 or 20 minutes to my favorite songs to get my morals high. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Okay, and that's pretty much it regarding intellectual efforts. When it comes to physical efforts, it's first of all training, full body every other day. My training sessions takes about 2.5 hours, which is like 150 minutes. So that's already a lot of physical activity on its own, but my body still needs more than that. So in my free time, when I feel like it, I'll play soccer. I think every 3 to 4 days I'll play soccer with fucking fourth graders because I suck at soccer. Playing with my, you know, with people the same age as me, they would just fucking destroy me. It wouldn't even be. They will just humiliate me and laugh at me. They will just. I think they just wouldn't allow me to play once I showed them my skills. So the only thing I can do is play with fourth graders as fucking goalkeeper. But I mean, they pretty like how I goalkeep, so I will do that. I mean, it's pretty fun. It's not too fatiguing on my bodily structure because their shooting skills and their shooting power is not as great as those people my age, so I'm not getting hurt there. Yeah. And obviously, when my friends come home from army after construction working, if I'm lucky, they will be ready to go out and hang out around the neighborhood, something that we have always done in the past. In the last summer, we were doing it every day basically, going out for 2 to 3 hour walks, just talk about shit, share something that is on our hearts, just being an emotional support to each other in a sense. Yeah, so that's something that I'll get myself busy with when I'll get an occasion. Like right now, the frequency of us going out is like every 4 days. It's not as good as it used to be, but still, it's something already. Not so bad. Yeah. Also on weekends I can always do that, so that's a good thing. So today is Friday. If I'm lucky, I will be able to go out with my friend today, but uh, I'm guaranteed to be able to do that at Sunday. 27:40. Okay, we have. Yeah, I think we'll wrap this up by just reminding myself that I bet money with my friend. Not large amount of money, but the thing is, it's not about money. It's about my passion, because getting results from training, no shit, without lying to myself, this is my main passion in life right now. And so me not being able to even gain 2 centimeters on my arms after 2 months of training, this is normal progress. Like this is it could be considered mediocre progress for someone my level because my arms are pretty small right now. Like as you can see, they're not big at all. Here, yeah, and have I told you that I have only gained 1 millimeter for the past 26 days? So this is fucking mediocre. This is holy shit. And I somehow need to manage to gain 19 more millimeters in those 34 days that I have left. And to gain 19 millimeters in 38, wait, yeah, I basically need to gain more than a millimeter every 2 days. So from every training session, I need to gain like 1.1 millimeter in my arms, which is damn. I don't know if I will be able to do that, but I need to change my ways. In order to get that, I need to change my ways. Okay, it's 29:43 right now, so I need to wrap this up. Yeah, on next video I will talk about my training method and my overall plan for actually getting to those numbers.